This is WPTV News at 6.
Plus, a former corrections officer accused of robbing a Port St. Lucie bank. We're piecing together the surprising reason why police say she did it and where they caught her.
I never have heard anyone making it after 11 hours in a hot car in Florida.
And an inmate says he was left shackled in a hot police car for 11 hours. Tonight at 6:15, how he survived and how the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office is reacting.
First tonight at 6, new insights on the future of the immigration detention facility known as Alligator Alcatraz.
The New York Times reporting the Department of Homeland Security is in early talks with the state of Florida to shut the controversial camp down.
WPTV Chief Investigator Jamie Ostroff has been on top of every development surrounding Alligator Alcatraz. What have you been able to find out, Jamie?
And now the process begins for that pay bump to go into effect.
WPTV's Joel Lopez is digging into when teachers can expect to start seeing that money.
Fort Pierce police have made a second arrest after last month's deadly pawn shop shooting. 22-year-old Tylen Ryan is charged with tampering with evidence. He's connected to the murder of 35-year-old store manager at a cash-out Gold and Silver. Police say Ryan and another man, 20-year-old Landon Ballard, entered the store before Ballard shot the woman. U.S. Marshals took Ballard into custody April 29th.
To Tallahassee now, advocates are keeping pressure on lawmakers to pass Governor Ron DeSantis' proposed AI Bill of Rights.
That's even after the House blocked it during last week's special session. The measure is aimed at protecting children, parents, privacy, and personal likeness from AI harms. It passed the Senate, but it never moved in the House. And now parents like Jennifer Mitchell, whose son Ian died after what she describes as harmful social media influence, are urging lawmakers to act in one of two special sessions still ahead this year.
Our future.
The next budget session begins next week without AI in the call. A property tax session has not yet been scheduled, but supporters say they're not backing down. This is Governor DeSantis signed a bill aimed at the construction of data centers today. The bill creates an independent study to determine the economic impact of these centers, but it does not include a provision that blocked local government from entering NDAs involving the potential development of data centers. We've been covering proposals for data centers across our 5-county viewing area, and that includes Project Tango in western Palm Beach County, which will have a final zoning vote in July, and now the scrapped proposals in Indiantown in Okeechobee County. We've had a lot of questions from you about these data centers, and we took our questions to an IT and cybersecurity expert. You can see our story right now on WPTV.com or by downloading our free WPTV News app. An inmate licking condensation off a car window to survive. Next, I press for answers from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office on exactly how this happened. Only on 5 tonight, I'm listening to an inmate at the Palm Beach County Jail who says deputies left him locked inside a hot car for 11 hours back in April. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office confirms 2 deputies are on administrative leave 3 weeks after inmate Devontae Bray says he went to the hospital for treatment. Well, tonight, I'm pressing for answers and accountability.
It happened on Wednesday.
Okay.
And we didn't hear about it until Thursday.
Devontae Bray's grandmother is still in shock about the call from her grandson from the Palm Beach County lockup.
That's his mom and him.
After a court appearance in downtown West Palm Beach, she says Bray told her he was escorted to a squad car, his arms shackled in the back seat, and then was taken to the lockup. According to a couple of former deputies familiar with the inmate transport process, Devontae Bray should have been brought from the courtroom to the Sally Port behind the jail and then escorted inside to his cell. Instead, Devontae Bray says he was locked in a hot car for 11 hours.
I never have heard anyone making it after 11 hours in a hot car in Florida. I never heard of that. I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe they would have.
Hold on. As I interviewed Christine Bray, Devontae called from behind bars.
Call from an incarcerated individual. You may start the conversation now.
And after hours, so I started attending, like, okay, they must forgot that I'm back here.
After 4 hours in the car, Devontae says he was really feeling the effects of the heat.
You know, I was just trying to keep control of my breathing and try to fight the sun, like trying to move out of the way of the sun, but the way it's positioned in the sky is like I can't do it.
After sunset, Bray said he licked condensation off the rear window to hydrate. Did you think you were going to die at some point?
So, yeah, by the time 7 o'clock here, I thought it was over for me, because that means I had to wait all the way to the next morning.
Former deputies tell me jailers conduct a head count at 9 p.m. Bray says a couple hours later he saw deputies appearing to search the parking lot. And sometime after 11 p.m., Devontae Bray says one deputy discovered him in the back of the squad car.
I waved my hand at him, and he was like, okay, thank you, Jesus, he's alive, he's alive.
I obtained medical records that show he was taken to JFK Medical Center for treatment. He says weeks after the ordeal, he's still in pain.
Mentally, I'd be thinking about am I ever going to walk straight again, because I have a limp when I walk now.
I emailed the sheriff's office a list of questions. A spokesperson acknowledged the incident, telling me an investigation is ongoing, and 2 deputies have been placed on administrative leave.
It's got to be investigated. You know, I have confidence in the sheriff's office and their investigation.
Rick Morris is a former West Palm Beach assistant police chief, now a law enforcement instructor at Palm Beach State College. He says the incident appears to be a serious policy violation. If an internal affairs investigations find that these deputies were at fault, what kind of accountability should they face?
Depends on the totality of the circumstances. What you've described to me is not good at all. I would imagine that the consequence would be severe.
Devontae Bray's grandmother is thankful her grandson was found.
Right now, we could be planning to bury my grandson, you know, and I just thank God that we got him.
While he faces prison time, she hopes the incident changes her grandson's life.
I know for a fact that God was there, and he's got a purpose for my grandson. I really feel that from my heart.
The Bray family has hired an attorney to look into the incident, but as yet, no lawsuit has been filed.